We're going to get started in 1 minute. Again, go ahead, drop in the chat where you're tuning in from. Thank you for tuning into this call. We'll get started in just a few seconds. We're just trying to allow everybody to get their people on. And we're going to go ahead and get started on some powerful information. So I want to go ahead and welcome all of you guys to this call. And I really just want to say thank you for taking the time out. I know it's Friday, it's the end of your week, to join us in this webinar. I am proud to sit here and introduce to you guys a company that is absolutely amazing and is going to change our future. And the name is Novae. And what does Novae stand for? It stands for new beginnings. But before I go in to everything that we offer and what we're actually about, I want to bring to you guys an amazing business partner that I actually met through the power of social media. She has actually been with in this industry and with me for the past 2 years. She is out of the state of Georgia. She's got a servant heart. I mean, she's willing to help anybody. Her testimony on just the knowledge of everything that she's learned in this industry is just beyond, right? So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you guys Trevita Steele. Did you make it to the call? Oh, we can't hear you.
All right, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
All right, hello, good evening, everyone. How are you all? Well, my name is Trevita. Like Alteria said, I'm out of Georgia, Duluth, Georgia, to be exact. If you don't know about Georgia, we say Atlanta because nobody really knows the surrounding area. So I've been in this industry for a little over 2 years now, and I'm telling you, it's probably the best thing I've ever done for myself. I originally started because, like a lot of people, I just had less than perfect credit and I couldn't get approved for a piece of bubble gum. So I came on, a friend of mine from high school introduced me to this industry, and he told me everything the platform could actually do for me. And of course, at first I'm like, no, I don't believe it. My credit's so bad. I just don't believe it. So upon joining the platform, within, I would say, about 60 days, I saw a 124-point increase in my personal credit score. So I'm like, okay, this is lit. I can do this. I can tell people about it. I became a consultant and decided to earn extra income. But during the process, just for my own personal being, I decided to learn about business credit, doing my own personal studying and things of that nature. I just wanted to know a little bit more about it. So I did my own personal stuff and started, just building my own personal business credit as well as I was doing with my personal credit. So from that point on, with my increase of 124 points, my student loans were deleted off of my credit report, like completely deleted. So I was definitely happy about that. It increased my buying power. So also, along with that, during this process over the past 2 years, of course, we all stumble a little bit, and I did, but my credit didn't. So when the gas price increase started, I was driving a Lincoln Navigator. So gas was extremely ridiculous at that point. I was able to go to the dealership and purchase me a newer car that was smaller, that was a little bit better on gas. So it only takes me $40 to fill my tank up now. So, just having overall good personal credit and, learning about business credit has really taken me a long way. And it's given me the opportunity to teach others and just meet new people that were struggling with the same thing that I'm struggling with too as well. So I'm glad you all came on the call. I hope you get some valuable information tonight. And Alteria, I'm going to give it back to you, okay?
All right. Thank you. You
You're
guys
welcome.
put some fire emojis in the chat for Trevita. That was powerful. 126-point increase in 6 months. That's amazing. So before I go further into this, I didn't tell you guys, a little bit about myself and my story. So mine was similar to Trevita's. I came across the platform because I had terrible credit. Terrible credit, gets you terrible things, nothing, right? So I am actually a mom of 6. And about a little over 3 years ago, I was actually what they call homeless. And I say homeless because I was renting a foreclosed home and didn't even know it. I had sheriffs at my door telling me to get out, and I got 6 kids. How many of y'all on this call that are moms that knows what it feels like to feel like you are not doing what you're supposed to do as a mom, that you're a failure as a parent? That was the feeling I had when those sheriffs were at my door. And I had no control over it. I paid my rent on time, but my rent wasn't paying the mortgage. Okay. So with a 454 score, I had nowhere to go. I found a friend on Facebook, introduced me to the industry, and it was history. I actually came across this by accident. I just wanted my credit fixed. Okay. In 21 days, I had 36 items removed from my credit report. I was removed out of check systems a week later. I had a bankruptcy removed, a tax lien, as well as numerous other items, a total of 85 within a 6-month time period. I went from homeless to home ownership, keys in my hand. So that is my story, and I am proud to announce, you guys, as I stated, Novae, which means new beginnings. So new beginnings means that we're actually a fintech company. And you guys are probably saying, Alteria, what's a fintech company, right? Well, a fintech company is short for financial technology, and it's actually an emerging industry that uses technology to improve delivery of our traditional financial services. So we deal with things like payments, banking, alternative lending, insurance, SMBs, real estate, whether it's mortgage lending or transaction digitization, financing platforms, and etc. So we're actually reaching new markets. If you guys Google fintech, you're going to see that we provide fintech solutions for consumers and small businesses nationwide. Did you guys know that 25% of households are underbanked or actually unbanked? Like I said, I was in check systems. So I was one of that 25%. And in 2021, there was actually 48% of Americans that don't own a life insurance policy. Roughly 4 in 10 small business owners actually haven't attained any capital, like loans or lines of credit from any lending institution. So you know what that means? They're actually funding their business out of their own pocket, which I personally, I don't want to do that, right? Who wants to fund their business out of their own pocket when they can fund it, on their own? So in 2020, the poverty rate of Black and Hispanic Americans was more than double of non-Hispanic white Americans. We got to change that, guys. So we inspire people to get more out of life. We educate you on how to go about it, and then we provide opportunities to make that happen. You don't have to be an expert. Like I said, this was my first time stumbling across this industry, and I became a 6-figure earner. And we've got some revolutionary, absolutely amazing mentorship and leadership. Here is our CEO, Rico McDaniel McCambry. He's the MBA. He's our president and chief executive officer. He started his first business at 20 years old. He became a multi-million-dollar producer by the age of 25. He started, built, and ran a multi-million-dollar business. He's actually on the Forbes Business Council. You know, he's been voted top in the top 10% of direct selling CEOs. So, you know, we're actually led by one of the best in the industry. So what do we provide? We provide fintech solutions for consumers and small business owners nationwide by giving online banking, personal and business credit building. We give you personal loans and business loans, as well as consumer financing, access to life insurance, and many other business services such as student loan refinancing, auto loan refinancing, you know, credit cards, and much more. So you're going to say, Alteria, how do we get banked, right? So 1 in 20 Americans, which is a little over 7 million, they actually don't have a checking account. 3 years ago, I fell into this category. So, you know, between 2011 and 2020, consumers actually paid $345.1 billion in bank fees. How many of you guys have heard of an NSFE? Let's drop some money bags because those banks are banking off those NSFs, right? Unbanked and underbanked rates were higher among Black and Latino Hispanic households. We got to change that. We cannot be out here doing this, guys. And then we're increasing access to banking services, which could help save the communities, you know, our communities of color. So we've got an online banking system that is very similar to Chime. You know, there's a zero setup fee. It's absolutely free. It's zero withdrawal. There's no minimum deposit, no NSF fees. As I stated, money bags, right? Banks are out there making money off those NSF fees. You can get direct deposit. You can do a peer-to-peer transfer, kind of just like Cash App or Zelle, right? And that will be coming out this fall. And you can actually start to earn cash back with crypto and things like that here coming in the future. So you can build personal credit with one of our popular products. As Travita stated, you know, this is something that she utilized in order to improve her personal credit. So we've actually got 2 plans that you can choose from when you decide if you want to enroll in this, which is our basic plan. It's going to give you everything as far as credit restoration, rebuilding goes. You get monthly disputes sent for you that are complimentary. You get an online budgeting tool, debt elimination software, credit building resources, access to primary user trade lines. That is huge, you guys. You get more credit for being a primary user on a trade line than being an authorized user. There's some game for you. You get 3 monthly bureau rescore credit reports. You get daily credit monitoring. And here's an example to the left of what our credit monitoring looks like. And it's absolutely amazing. You can play around with it. You can see what your score will be in the next month or two and see what you need to do to get your score to where you want to be. And like I said, that basic is only $59 a month. It's $209 to get started. And then we have a premium plan, which is $89 a month, $239 to get started. You're going to get everything in that basic plan, but now you're going to get a personal account manager. Now, what I mean by personal account manager doesn't mean that somebody's going to call you every day. It means that you actually have somebody that you can call and set up an appointment with and say, hey, I need some help. I need you to walk through this with me and help me understand my credit. Help me understand what I need to do to get to the next level. We've got somebody there that can help you. And then you've got access to credit and debt collection attorneys. Some of us don't know the difference between credit attorneys and debt collection attorneys. Well, your credit attorneys are going to deal with anything that pertains to the credit bureaus. And then you've got debt collection attorneys, which are going to deal with anything that has to do with the creditor directly. And then we actually give you up to 3 non-credit disputes sent monthly. Some of you guys are on here like, man, I don't want to pay a monthly fee. Well, guess what? We have a do-it-yourself package as well, which is a one-time fee. And then we also have a customer referral program. Our customers love it. You refer one, you get the next month free. You refer two, you get 2 months free. And we'll go from there. So next, we're going to teach you how to build business credit with our Novae Money Business Credit Suite. 40% of all small businesses use personal credit cards, as I stated before, right? We're using our own personal money to fund our businesses, and it shouldn't be that way. Here in Novae, we actually help you build a business credit profile separate from your personal in only 7 easy steps. This is called our Business Credit Finance Suite. It includes 3 components, which is fixing up and cleaning up your personal credit, which is the Novae Money, which I just stated in the previous slide. And then we've got business credit building, along with the $50,000 funding guarantee, which is over $11,000 in value, and 4 tiers of business credit for your business EIN for a one-time fee of $24.95, or it gets even better, no money down. So you can actually get funded with our Novae Money personal loans and business funding. I have a lot of people that reached out to me over the last week, like, what? You can do personal loans? Absolutely. So you can go on our websites, you can obtain personal loans, whether, it's credit card offers, term loans, say you need some debt consolidation. These times, some people do need that. Whether it's, getting a personal loan for some student loans, maybe you want to pay those off. Automobile financing, home improvement loans. I know I'm getting ready to actually do a home improvement myself. I've got a huge renovation coming up. Or maybe you need some medical expense loans. And then we've also got our business funding, which is for basically anything that you could possibly imagine. We do business funding for startup small business loans. I know I've had several people ask me about that. We do startup unsecured lines of credit, business cash advance, SBA, traditional term loans, as well as traditional lines of credit, invoice factoring, and commercial residential real estate funding. So our fast fintech process, actually, for personal loans, you're going to get a decision within minutes, right? But with our actual business funding, you'll actually get contacted within, I'd say, 1 to 3 business days. And we've been known to approve credit scores as low as 550. And there's no application fees to apply. So definitely go on there, get back with the person that invited you, and get those applications in. So here's our FinTech consumer services, where we reduce interest, reduce payments, and increase your cash flow for business owners. We've got the auto loan refinancing in there. Some people, when they start to fix their credit and they get a little bit of a better score, they want to refinance their car because they're realizing with the education that we're giving them that they're paying more in these higher interest rates. We also have these student loan refinances as well. And then we have savings and money markets as well as credit cards. So you guys will be able to take advantage of all of those. And then we offer something called consumer financing. I was actually super excited about this when I came across the company because I previously was in healthcare for 15 years, guys. I know all about consumer financing. So you, as a business, you can offer your $500 to $100,000 items for no money down. How many of you guys have heard of Care Credit? Drop a credit card emoji in the chat if you've heard of Care Credit. Care Credit is basically where you can go to a doctor's office, you can hand them a credit card, they're going to run it for your services, and now you have a payment plan with the actual company. That's kind of what we're doing here. So we're going to actually offer consumer financing, whether you're a motivational life coach, a dentist, whether you offer cosmetic surgery. I know right now there's a craze with women in cosmetic surgery and going out there and getting those super expensive massages, right? Now those women who are actually the masseuses can now offer consumer financing to their clientele. So same with business, like say you're a life coach, right? Business and career consulting. Now you've got that option where you can finance direct to consumer option. You can finance up to $100,000, no underwriting, and merchant qualifications apply for enrollment, of course. So we actually offer you, like I said, life insurance if you choose to purchase it. So you want to purchase what matters most. 2 out of 3 Americans believe that life insurance is actually a peace of mind. And I'm telling you guys, I personally didn't know anything about life insurance, and I actually just recently went to school to get my life insurance license. And I tell you what, I made sure that every single person that's connected to me now has a life insurance policy. Okay. Only 31% of Americans have a long-term financial plan, and only 27% work with a financial professional. That isn't even half of Americans. We've got to change those numbers. And then the media meditation app Headspace has been downloaded 65 million times. I've actually heard of Headspace. I've never used it, but me being in the healthcare industry, and I was actually in the mental health industry as well for a very long time, I know what Headspace is, and you know, it is used, and it's something that definitely is needed in America. So the most common categories for consumer complaints in 2021 was identity theft. Here, you're gonna get protected, right? I can actually say I was one of those ones in 2021. Even though I am protected, I still had identity theft, and I'm still dealing with it to this day because the person decided to file IRS tax returns under my name. So again, you can protect yourself for only $10,000 or $10 a month for a $10,000 policy, or $50 a month for a $50,000 policy. You want to protect your legacy, because the secret to success is to own nothing but control everything. So here with Novae, we're going to actually allow you to go ahead and invest in a trust. We want to help individuals establish a trust to ensure privacy protection and reduction of taxes. So our trusts feature IRS enrolled agents, and they do include unique benefits. So you'll get training on how to live through the trust, portability form from state to state without a foreign entity. And some of you guys are probably like, Alteria, I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, guess what? You're going to have assistance through all of this. You know, your income taxes can be deferred in a perpetuity, excuse me. And you have protection against lawsuits, as well as protection from families' reckless spendings. So again, you know, we've got tons of testimonials. We're not here to convince you. You can go ahead and do the research yourself. Just Google Novae Money Reviews. You're going to see near perfect scores on hundreds of platforms, thousands on Facebook. I know when I personally saw this, I did Googling immediately, and I saw A+ ratings. So that made me jump immediately. So without further ado, you guys, I actually want to go ahead and I want to introduce our next speaker on this call. I actually met him through this platform, but we were in another platform together. Both of us always, always, you know, showing up on the top leaderboards. He's actually a servant to many of us. Selfless leadership. I tell you what, even though I have only known him a short time, because I am now in business with him in this business, I feel like I've known him forever. Not only has he flooded the market and shown that he can go from 0 to a 6-figure earner in a very short amount of time. I mean, shorter than I did even. So I am absolutely blessed and honored to welcome Darryl Callum. Are you here on the call?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, definitely put some fire chats in the emoji if you got any value on tonight Miss Alteria did a phenomenal job breaking down our award-winning program on how we're just changing so many lives across this country. She left me the easy part, guys. I get to talk about the money. Okay, I'm gonna show you how you can, actually make a substantial amount of income during a recession. Before I do so, I want to bring on another young lady that's gonna just, tell her story as well. She's came in, changed the game, been doing phenomenal things, and once you hear her story, you're gonna understand how, why she's been so successful. Okay, Miss Charlene Dozier, did you make it on the call? Okay.
I am actually on the call tonight, and thank you guys so much for this wonderful message on tonight. I'm telling you, I'm fired up. I am so fired up with the information that we've already received. I was actually getting ready to say, sign me up, but I'm already signed up. So I'm excited because of what we're doing and where we're heading. I started this platform. I've been in this platform for approximately 6 months now, doing the same thing, trying to get my credit back on track. But I'm telling you, when we talk about Novae, we're saying new beginning. Can you guys put in the chat new beginning? Because that's where we're heading right now. With the information that we received earlier, it is actually an exciting and a rewarding thing for each and every one of you guys on this call on tonight. Let me just explain to you, back in January, I started this. I took a leap of faith, left corporate America after being in corporate America for over 24 years, joined a company that has changed my life. Our goal, joining the Infinite Freedom Movement, it was basically to break those generational curses, help our friends, family members, and our community get back on track where we can live our best life. You know, our latter days are going to be our greater days. And let me tell you something, that's basically what this movement was doing. I followed this phenomenal man of God right now, Darryl Callum. I followed him along with my upline back 6 months ago. I joined the platform off of a phenomenal trial run. And that's basically someone just posting that on Facebook. Is anyone ready to become a boss? Is anyone ready to take ownership of their own business and drive results, right? To break those generational curses. And I locked hands basically from a trial run, and it has been on ever since. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited tonight because of the information that has already been shared. Not only are we going to help you with getting your credit back into place, restoring your life where you can live that better life, but we have, guess what? Business credit, personal credit, business loans, okay, personal loans, cash advancements. And you heard that phenomenal woman of God speak about the trust. So I'm just excited on tonight for the second part of this that you're going to get, because I'm telling you, on tonight, when you get through getting this information, you will have no other alternative but, guess what? So lock hands with us and let's change the life of our nation and where we're heading. With everything that's going out in this world today, let me tell you something, Novae is a place to be. So I'm excited on tonight. I'm going to turn this call back over to Darryl, because I know when he gets through with you on tonight, you're going to be ready to lock hands with us, and let's make this happen. We're going to see you all at the top. Thank you all, and good night.
Wow, wow, wow. She does it again. Guys, can we end this now? Like, she just lit it up. She made my job so easy. I'm gonna breeze through this. I won't take you guys that long, just type some money bags in the chat if you want to see how you can make money during a recession for 2022, guys. Okay. A little bit about myself, guys. Prior, before joining the platform, this industry, I had no knowledge of financial literacy, credit, business credit, anything of that nature, guys. I was simply a nightclub promoter. Okay. I did that close to 5 years, and I made decent income, met people from around the world, and all of that came crashing down in 2020. We know what happened. COVID hit, right? Guys, it shut the nightclubs down. It shut the clubs down. It shut my money down. Okay. I had $0 coming in for months. Didn't know what I was going to do. Same thing like Miss Charlene. I seen a post on social media. Long story short, I chose to get started, took a leap out on faith. Within 10 months, guys, I became a 6-figure earner. My credit score went from 525 to 743. So it's been a blessing. Met a phenomenal group of individuals that's positive and like-minded, and we've been able to really do some phenomenal things in a short period of time. And I'm super excited for what we're about to do in the future. So it's amazing, guys. So what we're talking about here is basically affiliate marketing. Okay. Type a 1 in the chat if you ever referred over a hairstylist, a good movie, a good restaurant, a mechanic, anything of that nature, guys. So simply what we do is, Alteria did such a phenomenal job of the services that we offer. We simply refer over those services to consumers that need help, and we get paid for it. Okay. Somebody type get paid in the chat. Okay. So let's just say, for instance, a person that needs their personal credit scores increase. We probably all know, friends and family members who could use a 50 to 150 point credit score increase. We simply refer those people over to the platform. The company does all the work as far as mailing out documents, the paperwork, different things of that nature, disputing everything. But we get paid $85 simply for referring that person over to the platform. And we teach you how to get those prospects and refer them over also. Okay, let's say you're ambitious and you go out there and refer over 5 people a week. Guys, that's $1,700 extra a month. Okay, we got a lot of people doing this on a part-time basis. What would your lifestyle look like? How much more shopping could you do with $1,700? How many more trips could you go on during a year? But let's say you want to go full-time and really, maximize this compensation plan. Guys, you do 25 customers a week. That's $8,500 a month. That's just one way we get paid. Guys, we get paid 10 different ways. And we all know that multiple streams of income, that's how you become financially free. Okay, so I don't know everyone on this call. I know that we all come from different demographics, different backgrounds, different personalities, but I believe that we can all agree that we just want to be free, right? Somebody type freedom in the chat if you want to be free, guys. So you need multiple streams of income in America if you want to become financially free. And I literally believe that this is the best platform on the planet en route to financial freedom. Last year, guys, 36% of Americans filed 1099. Basically, they became their own business owners, right? A lot of people are doing Uber and DoorDash and renting out Airbnbs. We went through the great resignation due to the COVID or what have you. People realized that one stream of income was too close to zero. So a lot of these business owners, they're funding their businesses out of pocket though. So that's why close to 50% of new businesses fail in their first 5 years due to a lack of capital. Okay. So we help business owners maximize their business credit. And now it takes the liability away from their personal assets. And that's how you really start building generational wealth. All right. So simply referring over business owners who need access to more capital, guys, the company is going to pay you $500 simply for doing so. That's amazing, right? Guys, you sign up, 5 business owners a week, that's $10,000 a month. Let's say you're super ambitious and you go for it. Let's say you have, networking with the right people. Guys, you sign up 25 business owners a week. Well, that's $50,000 a month. That's just one way we get paid as well. Okay. It gets even better than that, guys. Okay, so we have multitude of ways where you can actually earn a substantial amount of income of what we have going on. Guys, we're going through a recession right now. Type a 1 in the chat if you know anybody who could use some additional capital, whether that's for a personal loan, business loan. Well, guys, when you join our platform to earn additional income, you become your own bank. You're able to give out money. You're able to fund people money. You're going to make upwards of 6%, whatever that person gets approved for. Okay. So with our business credit suite, when we help that person maximize their business credit, we're going to help them get at least $50,000 in funding. So not only are you going to make $500 up front simply for referring that person over to the platform, but guys, when they get that $50,000, you make $3,000 off on the back end as well. Somebody type more money in the chat. All right, guys, you can also make $1,000 simply for referring over the real estate education program. You can also make $4,000 for referring over the white label program. Let's say you know a business owner that has their own credit repair business and they're writing the dispute documents and they're dealing. Hey, they may want to automate their whole business. They can get signed up with our white label. You refer that person over. Now they're able to offer all these services, business credit as well. The company is going to pay you $4,000 per referral. It's amazing. Okay. So not only that, the company is going to reward you guys to come off and get to a fast start once you join our platform. Okay. I'm a firm believer that success loves speed. Okay. Slow and steady, that you're not going to win the race like that. Whatever you do, you want to come in and get momentum. All right. So we all know 5 to 10 people who could benefit from these services as far as a credit score increase or needs to earn additional income for themselves and their family. guys, you come in your first 30 days, you simply refer over 5 people that want to get a credit score increase. The company is going to pay you $500 on top of the $420, $25 commission. Guys, that's $925 in your first 30 days simply for referring over 5 people that need their credits fixed anyway. Okay, guys, you refer over 10 people that want to earn additional revenue for themselves and their families right now, and a lot of people looking for additional streams of income. We're going to help you get those people going. Guys, not only are you going to make $1,700 up front, the company is going to pay you another $500 bonus check. Somebody type more money in the chat, please. Okay, guys, that comes to over $3,100 in your first 30 days. Okay, during a global recession, guys, it's simply phenomenal. All right. You know, not only that, you know, you basically have your own financial literacy brokerage company in a box. Okay, you have a franchise business, guys. Okay, just like a real estate broker. Whereas they have their own office, right? They have other real estate agents and they make a percentage off of every house that's sold in that office. Okay, guys, with our platform, you're able to start building a team of other like-minded individuals as well that become financial consultants. And you're going to get paid anywhere between $100 to $400 per person that joins your team. You're also going to make upwards of $300 if one of your team members signs up another team member. Somebody type more money in the chat, guys, because I know for a fact that this is the best vehicle on the planet en route to financial freedom, you know, because I mean, you get to learn at your own pace. Okay. I always like to say you're in business for yourself. You're definitely not by yourself. You know, we got over 200 videos and scripts to help you become successful. You're going to have all the mentorships, the tools, the community, the culture. You know, we're going to really help you become a true professional once you join our platform. And, you know, guys, if you're not familiar with the quote that, you know, you're the sum of the 5 people that you speak to the most, it's real, you know. So some of you guys may want to, you know, you may be ambitious. Okay, you may have a lot of financial goals that you want to obtain. You may want to be a 6-figure earner. You may want to be a 7-figure earner. Type that's me in the chat if that's you. If you want to be a 6-figure earner, you want to be the first millionaire in your family, guys. All right, let me tell you this: if you want to be the first millionaire in your family, you know the best way to go ahead and get there the fastest is to hang around other millionaires. Okay, guys, when you get around this platform, the reason I was able to come in and become a 6-figure earner so fast, I was surrounded by nothing but 6-figure earners, guys. You get to attend these lifestyle events where you can really, you know, dissect the minds of 6-figure and 7-figure earners. I don't know any other, you know, where I'm from, I never had the opportunity to do anything like that. You know, most of my friends are, you know, working 9 to 5s and barely getting by. You know, we have weekly leaderboard competitions to really motivate you. You know, we have book clubs. You know, we're big on self-development. You know, I believe that you can only earn upwards of the amount, you know, of where you're at mentally. Okay, we have a lot of cash prizes for likes and comments. And guys, our super Saturdays trainings are simply phenomenal. Okay, you basically get a whole college education, you know, simply for joining our platform. And our customer service, you're going to see why our reviews are stellar. Okay, 5-star reviews across the board, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. That's mainly because of our customer service and support. You're going to know that your clients are in good hands and your business partners as well. Anything that you guys need, as far as you got questions, hey, customer service is always there for you. And, you know, they really care about everyone that joins this platform. We're all a family. So with that being said, guys, welcome to the family. You definitely want to get back with the person who invited you to the call. You know, I always like to say that the key of getting ahead, guys, is getting started. Because at the end of the day, you know, this year is already halfway gone. I don't even remember last year. The next 2 to 5 years, it's going to go by anyway. The next 10, 20, 30 years is going to go by. Our kids are going to get older, right? Guys, if we do what we always done, we'll get what we always got. So that's my time. You guys have a phenomenal weekend. Thank you guys for showing up for your financial futures. See every single last one of you guys at the top. Miss Alteria, I'm going to hand it back over to you, Queen.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. You guys drop some fire emojis in the chat. Tell Darryl, thank you so much for giving us this life-changing information on how we can actually take our family to a whole nother level and leave a financial legacy, not only for our generations, but generations to come. Again, you guys, as Darryl stated, get back with the affiliate that invited you to this call. Say, hey, let's get together. Send me that link, or let's sign up. Let's get on the phone. Let's go. And we want to welcome you all to the team. Thank you so much and have a great evening.